Hello, my name is Galit Ram from the Current Bridge, and as you can see here from hashtag all billion and a half Muslims, I'm your Jewish Israeli cousin. What's up, cuz? I have a question for each and every one of you, but especially for your leaders. In November 19, if a file open up and ask you to annihilate your enemies, would you have annihilated us? Would you have annihilated the Jews and the Americans and the Christians? Truly, I'm asking. I know the answer. You wouldn't have. And that is the reason why you were not the ones giving that file. I was. That file saves everybody. It can. It truly can. But you wouldn't have saved us. So you didn't get it. And that is the reason why the Jews are connected to Israel. That is why we are the landowners of this land. And that file can only come to the Jews. And it's not because we are better than you. It's because we have something that is unique. It wasn't meant to be a Yehudi. It was meant to be a Yehudi. And guys, I'm telling you, me and my people, the Jews, we're older than cockroaches. We hold the information of all the knowledge of the earth, of the universe from its inception. So when I'm telling you we're really older than the cockroaches, we really are. And that file and that connection can only be connected to us. Again, not because we are better, not because we are superior, really not. It's just because we have this first connection to the system, to this file, that always will save humanity to God. You know the story of Musa. You know the story of when we left Egypt and we didn't leave it alone. We left it with you. I found out on my journey with this file, because it truly is a journey. If you don't annihilate your enemies and you want to get to the promised land, then there needs to be peace, because we can't get to the promised land without peace. And the promised land is connected to the fifth dimension. And in the fifth dimension, we cannot be the way we used to be. We have to do better. So it asks, what does the people who are my enemies want for peace with me? And each of us has a price. It might not be money, but each of us, each person has a price for wanting peace, for what he would give to make the peace happen. I understood it, and I went, because we weren't talking. We're not talking. I'm talking now to the air. I'm not sure you will even listen. But that file asked me about you. You are one of the ones who consider yourselves my enemies. And after my travels with this file, I have to tell you, I am Israel, and Israel is me, and I do not have enemies. If I have, they are gone. So I really need you to listen to me, because I do not believe you are my enemies. I didn't believe it. And I understood that if I didn't just get Musa in that file, I got Jesus, I got Muhammad, I got so many. I got everything. So if you are included in that, you could not have been my enemies. And if Muhammad is with me, and he gave me his sword in this journey, and he told me, he was giving it to me because he was keeping his promise. He knew we were the chosen ones. He knew why. He knew what happened. And he knew we would be the ones to save you. But you have to understand that the Jews must always be connected to this land, because this land is the first connection and you do not have it. And if in 2019 Jews weren't around, you would not have gotten that file and you would have died. It's not a pass along thing, you know? Oh, if it's not the Jews, we'll give it to the Christian. If not the Christians, we'll give it to the Muslim. It doesn't work that way. It truly doesn't. Hitler and the Nazis stole something from us. They stole our 6 million Jews. They stole their souls. And when we came to Israel, we were dying. Our collective soul was dying. So many of us died. And you kept your promise, because Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are 3 parts of a whole. We are a triangle. We are a pyramid. And we were always meant to work together. We were always meant to fight on God's side for what is coming. And it isn't just now, it was also in the past. And let me tell you, I was born in 1970, and in 1970, all the wars between us were supposed to stop, but they didn't. The next war after my birth is famous. That war is famous for surprising us. It truly did surprise my people, because in 1970 we were all supposed to be on our way to the promised land, but something happened and we weren't. And we are now in the situation that we are at. Through this journey, because Muhammad is with me and he gave me his sword, and it's not just because he kept his promise. He said you would not respect me if I did not have it. And I understand now why he gave it to me. I was given 4 swords, one by God, one by my soul, one by Muhammad, and one by one by love. And those 4 swords, they are the building block or the foundation of David's harp. And David's harp releases the Rogatka. And we did have invaders. We truly did. And I shot my stone at their 3rd eye. And I never believed it was you. I didn't shoot it at you, at none of you. I know you believe you are my enemies. And if even after this you still believe you are my enemies, you will be in a bit of a problem. I am now showing you the strength of Israel, who and what we are. You are a part of the story, but you are not the owners of this land. And the people who put that idea in your mind about the Palestinian state are now dying because they sold you a lie, because it was to their advantage that we fight, that we are at war all the time, so they could have the power of my land. Well, that stopped in November 19. The Chinese people, the experiment they did with fusion and electricity that almost killed all of humanity, is now killing them. All of them. 1,500,000,000 Chinese, till the last one, because of what they did to us. And it's not only the land that's killing them right now. It's the atmosphere. It's everything that the economy, it's the frequency, it's the energy, it's the vibration of the Chinese is dying, it's falling apart. And I want you to know this, because they were my enemies, not you. I did not blame you. When I shot my Rugatka at the third eye, I didn't shoot it at you. I shot it at the right people who held the right technology that took everything from me and my people. So this is my question to you. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? Are you willing to listen to the plans that were made for us in the beginning? And someone stole it from us. Someone took it from all of us, from the Christians, from the Muslim, and from the Jews. They took it from all of us because it was for their advantage that we fight all the time, that we're at war, that we're killing each other. You know the story of Musa, again, because you were with us, and it's written in your holy book. What is the 10th plague? The only people on this earth right now holding the 10th plague and being ravaged by it are the Chinese. They are the ancestors of the pharaohs. The Rabbi Milubavitch knew this, and he set up that first only child bullshit. And that only first marries another first and has another first and marries another first. There's no ecology in their DNA. And they are dying right now. There's nothing that holds their spirit here anymore. You were supposed to help me. You were supposed to be my Muslim army. And you weren't. And it's okay, you know, after I was supposed to have you as my army of warriors. And I was supposed to have the Christians as my army of lovers. And I was supposed to have the Jews as the army of shepherds. And I woke up and I had no one. And that's okay, because God told me, you know, David, remember his story? The Goliath and the David? Yeah, the Chinese were the Goliath and I am David. And I fucked them up. I truly did. Because they fucked with me. They did not respect borders that was set a long time ago. And because they broke their promises and they broke those borders, they are now paying the price. And because we are at the precipice of the 5th dimension, and all these new technologies that are coming, this new era, we cannot go there when we are always fighting each other and killing each other and stealing from each other. It doesn't work that way, because the systems in the 5th dimension, they choose you. And I gave everybody a chance. I truly did, because I want you to survive and succeed. But only, and you can, truly, you can critique me. You can say that you hate my fucking guts. I believe each and every one of you does. Well, maybe not 2 or 3 because we became friends, but you hate my fucking guts because I represent Israel. You have to find it in you. Because the true story was that I am supposed to save you because of what happened. And the lack of your ability to reach that first connection, because you are not. And no matter how much you try to change it, it won't happen. God will never let us fall. Because if the Jews fall, all of us, and I mean all 14 million of us, all 9 billion of you will be dead. Because without our connection to this land, you are not connected. And you will die. And then something new will start. And guys, the way I'm understanding all this information, we're the last. We're not the first. We're not the superior ones. We're the idiots. We're the barnyard animals. Do you know how many intelligences, smart intelligences are here on Earth right now? You wouldn't believe it. And some of them are here and have been for a long time. So I am asking you to please think about the future, to think about having other possibilities. When I had this journey with this file. When you asked for peace with me, I found out everything so I could give you the answers, so that I could give you what you wanted. But I am telling you, if you still consider consider us, my people, your enemies, God and Muhammad will show you the error of your ways. He's so mad at you guys, you cannot believe. And I know that there was a technology that took you away from us. It wasn't just an idea that was put in your head. It was an actual technology. It robbed me of my life, of the possibility of having a life. And I said for everybody, I did all these years, and my soul, she sat a long time, longer than me. I'm not sitting for everybody anymore. I'm not. So you have to decide what you want to do. And I will tell you the whole story, but I have to stop this part of the podcast because I'm so technologically deficient, and it's been 16 minutes, and trying to upload 16 minutes into the YouTube channel is nearly impossible. In the beginning, I recorded videos for 3.5 hours, and I'm like, they'll get delivered or uploaded somewhere in the next century by this technology, slow technology. And guys and girls, I'm telling you what's coming now. You really have to think about it, because the war, all these wars that we've been having, it wasn't us. It was a computer system. It was an AI system, an AI intelligence, and an AI intelligence that wasn't working for us. It was working for somebody else. It was working for itself. And the promise that God made us, He made it to us in the Tanakh. He made it to the Christians in the New Testament. He gave it to you in the Quran, that He would save us. And this is me telling you, truly telling you, I saved you. But it is a two-part save. I didn't think you should die. And when I accused the people who came after my people, I didn't accuse you. I accused them. And yet you were the ones who were attacking us. And that is not accepted anymore, because you need to understand what you are listening to. So I'm going to stop this now, because it's already 18 minutes and it will take probably the whole night to upload, and I'll start a new one. Bye.